What's good, y'all? It's your boy Gary Breathing back here with another video. I'm coming to you guys to talk about, as it says in the title, the process of grieving. As you guys know from my last video, I recently lost my mother in July of this year, and it has been a very hard transformation. It's been very hard to adapt to this new normal, that was forced on me and my family. So I just felt led to, after the last video, and I felt led to, talk more on, like how I'm dealing with, the loss of my mother, how I'm grieving, how I'm handling this whole process, how, how other people should possibly handle it, or, you take whatever you need and you throw out what you don't. But I know that for myself, I have been doing a lot of just working hard and bettering myself, and planning for the future, bettering other things in my life that I want to do. I've just been very prayerful. Like I said in the last video, somebody was praying for me. I know that somebody was praying for me. Like, I can feel that on a daily basis. Someone is praying for my healing. Somebody is praying for me to get through this process, because this is something that I always thought was going to be extremely hard for me to do, and it is hard. Like, I'm really just day by day, handling it. I have been consuming myself with bettering myself in the things that I love to do, like my craft, doing videos for you guys, or for the most part planning videos for you guys, because this will be the second video that I've done since my mother has passed away. But just overall, diving head first into my life and my career and the things that I want to do, just consuming my mind with certain things so that I could, have something to be proud of, something to make my mother proud, and something to keep me out of, being in the slump of, dwelling on my mom not being here. Like, it's real easy to get caught up in, negative thoughts. Or not necessarily negative thoughts. That's I wouldn't put it like that, because it is what it is. My mom died. I wouldn't, I wouldn't say that was along the lines of negative, but let's just say being around negative energy and negative people who really don't serve me good, so just being around them and being around positive people to help me, push forward, and not being around negative people who will get my mind going in the other direction. Like, for instance, my birthday was just the other day. I'm 31 now. I thought about how my mother has always made birthday specials for me, my sister, my brother, everybody. She just always did that. She always went out of her way to make something special. Even if she didn't have that much money, like, she would go out of her way to do something extra special for someone so that they can enjoy their day. I was on the phone with my cousin, and she called me on the day of my birthday, and she said, "What are you gonna do?" I said, I don't know. I know for right now I'm at work, so there's really nothing that I'm gonna do on this particular day. And then I got to thinking about, how my mother made those days extra special. And, I felt myself getting ready to go there, like, thinking about my mom. And it seemed like my cousin came right in, like, "Nope, we finna go out. We going out. I'm gonna take you out to dinner for your birthday. And we gonna do it like that. Like, you're not finna, get into that head space of, thinking those negative thoughts." And sure enough, like, I got excited. I was like, okay, cool, I'm finna go shopping. I'm finna go and get this done, what I'm saying, just to make that day extra special. And that Saturday, of course, is when we went out, because my birthday fell on a Wednesday. she made it extra special. Like, I had a good time. I had good friends around. My sister was around. I got so much love on Facebook for my birthday. And, you know, just that positive energy that came in to take my mind off of thinking that my mom is no longer here, to make those days special. You know, I'm going to always think about it. You're never going to forget about that. You're never going to walk away from the idea of thinking like, damn, such and such person ain't here no more. But when you have positive people around you, it's going to help you shift those thoughts, and you're not going to get stuck in that rut. You know, you're not going to get there, because when you lose somebody, it's not like you're never going to have to go there. You're going to have your moments, but you don't want to get stuck there. You don't want to have a nervous breakdown. So doing that and having positive people around, that's most important. This next point, I will say, it really doesn't play a factor once the person is gone. Because once the person is gone, like, it's too late. But like, this is something that you can do for people while they're still here. Like, for example, cherishing every moment with the person, valuing that person, loving that person, having every single time that you spent around that person authentic, a beautiful situation every time. Treating people good, because let's face it, we all gotta leave. You know, there's nothing that we can do about that. All of us, we got a meeting that day to be on up out of here. You don't want to lose someone and have regrets. Like I said in the last video, I got peace about my mom. I know that my mother was proud. She was very much so proud of me. I was one of her children who she did not have to worry about that much. And that's no shade towards my siblings, but like, I had my period of time when I gave her and my dad and everybody a hard time with me, you know, acting out, doing the things that I used to do that was not very good. But like, just knowing that I turned those things around, like, that gave me peace, because that's one thing you don't ever want to deal with, is knowing like, dang, I didn't make such and such proud of me. like they're gone, and the only memory that they have of me is disappointment. And when I tell you that when you cherish those moments with people and when you treat people good, I promise you that if they just so happen to go before you do, you will have no regrets. Life is so crappy when you have regrets. I'm sorry, you don't want to have that. So I definitely look to that for strength to go forward. And I know, the next point, I know that I've just been dealing with a lot of certain people in my family who have not really quite dealt with their issues. So my next point is, try to be there for as many people in your family who is dealing with the same loss, especially when it's a loss that is so fragile, so sweet, so tender. My mother's loss, that was tough. That one right there was the one that really like shook this family. I believe that she was the glue that held the family together. So I say that to say that I believe that certain relationships won't be the same way anymore now that she's gone. I definitely believe that. Like, today is a holiday, and normally I would be at my mother and my father's house, because my mother, she would have went on ahead and threw down, but she's not here anymore, so we don't have that. But for the most part, what I was saying, my third point would be there for your family. Be there for every individual. Don't let anybody go a long period of time without hearing their voice, without checking in on them, because the death is so serious to where you people, they will check out. They will check out. They will lose their minds. You never know. Like, So I stay checking on people. Like me, my sister, my brother, my aunt, and my dad, we got a group chat that we talk on every single day. My father, he really doesn't speak on it that much or at all, but I see him every day. I work with him currently. So like, I know that he's still alive and kicking. You know, I know that all is, you know, he's still in the game, but just making sure that everybody is up and alert. And then also, my fourth point, and this will probably be my final point, understand where people are. Understand where people are. When you lose somebody, like I said, when you lose somebody who was the glue, the rock of the family, some people they gonna go through some changes. So most people, they may have bad days more than good days. So they're gonna be a little mean here and there, you know. Like, I had to learn this, that you got to understand that they just dealing with this. It ain't you. It's the situation. It's a tender situation. It's so fragile. It's so fresh. Like, my mother, I believe it ain't even been 60 days yet. So, yeah, you gotta understand where people are, because people, they are going to have emotions. Like, certain days it's not gonna be better than others. Like I tell you this one time the other day, my father, we worked together, and he kind of snapped at me, and at first I was just blown away, like, why did he do that, you know? But I have to remind myself that I'm smart and intelligent enough to understand, like, you know good and doggone well that you didn't do anything to this man, and you know what's going on right now. He's having a bad day. He told you that he had a bad day. Just take it for what it is. You never know what that person could have went through. Like, when you lose somebody, you after you bury them, or after they stop breathing, like, you have to, they're practicing every day a new rhythm, a new norm without this person. So they may have come across something that they normally would do, that involved that person, or that person did something, or that person played a part in the routine of your day, and they wasn't there to do it, and it was like, like, that was hard, like, you processing that, and it was just a hard pill to swallow. So, like, that may have been what it was. And then, of course, we still work jobs, we still human. We still have aches, we still have pains, we still get tired. Frustrations are still there. Like, you have people around you that will say, oh, I offer my condolences for your death, but at the same time, it's not their death, so their life went on their life didn't even change, so they're not a part of the process of getting back in your groove. So they may not be where that person is or where you are. So if you have an issue where you dealing with something in regards to that person dying, you may be snappy, or somebody else may be snappy at you, like how my father was. Just understand that person still loves you. I know my father loves me. It threw me for a loop. I was like, why is he doing that? But then I get it. I completely get it. I am far from offended at all when it comes down to my dad in that situation. So I get it. Just understand where people are and continue to be there for them. And just continue to, and I'll put this in on my fourth point, just continue to just remember their memories, man. Just remember their memories, cherish those memories, live the best life that you can, keep going forward. Understand that if you are a believer of Christ, you're gonna see that person again, and if they were a believer of Christ, we all gonna see each other again. So just go with the flow. All is well. And yeah, that's just the process, and how maybe you can handle it later on down the line. If any of those things apply to you, if you've lost somebody, leave a comment down below, and let's talk about it. and we'll go from there. Like, I mean, just understand where people are, and it's gonna be cool. And it's a process. It's hard. It sucks. It really sucks. Like, oh my God. But that's all I got for y'all today. Happy Labor Day. I love y'all. Like I always say, be fly, be lit. Don't let nobody stop you, because truth be told, they want to be just like you. And we done been through enough stuff in life to know everything always gonna be alright. So keep your head up and up. Y'all don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, share this video with everybody. And I'll see y'all in the next video. See y'all later.